How's it going today, everybody? This is KaijuFanatic, your host, bringing you a brand new figure review, or, well, really, Sofubi review. Today we are looking at the beautiful Popstar variant G-Store exclusive 2023 Marusan 350 Hedorah. This is the newer mold. We'll compare the two a little bit later. Before we dive into this figure, I would just like to ask you guys to please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. Consider liking this video and commenting down below. Engagement helps the channel grow, which leads to even more cool, awesome stuff, right? All right, so let's dive into this beautiful figure. So it's called the Popstar variant. Why is that? Well, and I'll show you how I know this in a little bit. It looks to be a blank, probably a black, gray, or brown blank, and then the base color, it's all painted, is silver, and then it has pink and blue and kind of purpley silver highlights throughout the figure, as you guys can see it glowing. When it is under big lights like this, it really, really shines. Like, I have problems seeing colors, but I can beautifully see the pink here, and then it just scrolls down to the silver, up to the blue, and then the red and the eyes, and it's just a beautiful looking figure. The way this looks, the way it shines and shimmers, it looks like a Hedorah. And that's one of my favorite parts about this figure. Look at that blue. Look at this. Oh my goodness, that is so good looking. I love this figure. I've wanted this figure all year, missed out on all the pre-order windows. I was able to get one off of eBay from Rip City Kaiju for a very, very, very good deal. Just a little bit above retail. And here it is now, before the US store listing even gets delivered, because that hasn't shipped yet, and they're supposed to be getting a restock. So if you guys want this, watch the G store. It's going to go very, very quickly. This figure is just beautiful. The paint on it is absolutely gorgeous, but there is, going to interject here for a second, there is one problem with it. Because it's paint and because it's like a chrome, it chips really easy. As you can see, at some point in this figure's lifespan, the arm was resting on the leg a little bit too long, and whether it was in transit, wherever it happened, it doesn't really matter, because it's to be expected with this style of painted figure. The paint chipped. I would guess it probably happened at the factory. Just by the way it looks like it didn't get fully dried, and then it just got bumped maybe, and it just peeled it off a little bit, because it's not specifically a big tear, but you know, from a tear in the paint. But I mean, it's still very much there. It's noticeable, but thankfully you can just carefully lower the arm. Boom, it's gone. So it doesn't really bother me. Also, it's like any chrome painted figure, gold painted figure, you know, all the silver on all the SHF Ultramen figures chips really easy, because it's just that type of paint. They don't have an answer to make it any more durable. So, you know, on this figure, it's not surprising. Just got to be careful when you're unboxing it, when you're taking it out of the bag, and when you're setting it on your shelf, or whatever you're doing. Just be careful. You know, don't want to chip the paint too much. Just because it's going to happen doesn't mean we want to help it. Let's look at the head. I love that they kept the eyes, the Hedorah eyes, which Marusan typically normally does if it does work with the paint scheme, even if it's not a complete, like, great mix like I think this one is. They normally do keep the Hedorah eyes, and it really works on this figure. Also, the crack in the head. Lovely red. It looks like a tomato. I love it. I love it. I hate tomatoes, but I love ketchup, but I hate tomatoes. But I love the way the top of the head looks. Almost kind of looks like ice cream, or like a sherbet as well. It's just very, very appealing. This figure looks like a snack, which is funny, because now we're done with Halloween, we're done with Shintober, and I'm still hungry from it. But this figure is absolutely gorgeous, guys. If you guys can get a chance to pick up this figure, pick it up. These don't pop up on Buy very often, and there's a few on eBay that are more than retail. That's all I'll say, from what I remember. I just saw this one, saw the price, and I was like, I have to have it. So, but it's gorgeous. Now, it does have 2 points of articulation really quick. Like I said, the arms rotate, but as you can see, it's really close, chips the paint. So I would recommend not moving the articulation on this figure, and then the legs rotate as well. But don't articulate it. It doesn't need to be articulated. This is one of the classic sit there, take a photo of it under beautiful lighting, and look at how beautiful it is figures. Speaking of looking at how beautiful it is, let's take some comparisons out and look at him with other figures. Here we have the two different final form Hedorah Marusan molds next to each other. The right being the bubblegum translucent release, though it doesn't really look bubblegum on camera. Here she is next to the Marmot Awakening Shin Godzilla. Both have similar silver highlights, and it just looks beautiful on cam. Here she is with the Sarajerushi Winter Wonderfest 2023 exclusive gold glitter Burning Godzilla. She is next to the Passion Tank Godzilla 1964. Beautiful figure. So I guess the ugly step bros are on vacation, so I guess we're gonna look at something extra cute today. And today we're looking at the M1 GMK Baragon with this Hedorah. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this video. Like I've said, this is a super anticipated figure for me this year. And to finally own one, especially not having to pay a ton out of pocket for it, is just a wonderful, relaxing experience. I want to thank Rip City Kaiju for having this available for such a great price. I love this figure. I love it. I love it. Okay. So this figure is going to get a perfect score. I'm not, you know, I said I would be more critical, but I really am impressed with this figure, even more so in hand than I was when I saw it on the G stores for pre-order. I'm very happy to have this. It's just an incredible figure. I really do recommend, if you guys are a Marusan collector or a Hedorah collector, try to track one of these down. There's still a few on eBay. And hopefully the G store, the US G store, will get a few more so you can get it at that good premium $120 price point plus $8 shipping. So it's $130 to order one of these from the G store if they come back in stock. I also wanted to say real quick, thank you guys for supporting the channel. October/Shentober was very successful despite, you know, having a few humps and bumps there. I wasn't able to post a big video like I wanted to on the 31st. I do apologize for that, guys. It wasn't in the cards. But I feel like the videos I was able to get out and do were a lot of fun, and just looking at the, you know, just the reaction to it, you guys seem to really enjoy it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys for just supporting the channel. It really means the world to me. I love doing these videos. I love sharing my thoughts on these figures because, you know, we put a lot of time and effort into getting these, not including how much we, you know, spend on these. And it's just really cool to be able to sit down and talk about them and have you guys watching videos and commenting and liking or disliking. You know, it's humbling. So I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you guys. You guys give me a reason to continue doing this and keep enjoying it. So that's going to end the video. Peace, rock on, stay safe. Remember to go to Facebook, go to Collecto Monster Collectors, join the discussion with 2,000 plus other wonderful Tokusatsu fans and collectors. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Godzilla Day.